Hi travelers, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carson and I post lifestyle and travel related videos, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified when I post new videos, and let's jump on into it. So today's topic is going to be 5 unexpected fun experiences that you guys have to have while you're in Rome, Italy. These things are just kind of like 5 things that most people might not think about on their trip to Rome, Italy, or are maybe off the beaten path a little bit. So let's go ahead and get on into the first one. So my first experience that you have to do is grabbing a gelato or a bottle of wine and sitting in a piazza and people watching. Jamie and I did this one night. Our hotel was really close to the Pantheon, so we grabbed gelato from Grom because they're the best and they have the best gluten-free stuff. But anyway, we grabbed some gelato and sat in the piazza where the Pantheon is, and we just people watched for like an hour or two. And it was such a fun experience because we got to see tourists and locals just living their life day by day, and seeing the difference of like modern people with the Pantheon in the background was just a really amazing experience. And I think it's really good to slow down on your trips and just like sit back and watch the world, and it just reminds you how small you are and how awesome it is to be in a place as cool as Rome. My second experience that you guys have to do when you're in Rome is to drink the fresh water from the fountains. So when you're in Rome, you're going to see all these different little spouts all over the city. I did some research on this before I went to Rome, and I found out there's over 2,500 fountains all over the city. And yes, this is clean drinking water, and you have to drink out of it. I know this is probably such a silly recommendation, but I can't tell you how fun it is to drink right off the street, not having to pay for it. You can bring your own bottle and fill your own bottles up. That's what Jamie and I did. We would just buy a water bottle, drink it, and then refill it. It was great. It was cheap, and you just feel like a true Roman. And these fountains have been around for a while. Rome is known for their aqueducts and their clean drinking water. You can absolutely do some more research. I will put some links down below for what I did for my research. I just loved doing it. So my third fun and exciting experience you have to do in Rome is to visit the Villa Borghese Park. This park is like the beautiful green space of Rome, is what I like to explain it as. It's really, really close to the Spanish Steps, so if you're over in that area, walk up the steps and walk like maybe 200 feet to the left and you'll get to Villa Borghese super easy. But it's such a pretty space, and I loved visiting it because, as you know, when you're in cities all day, sometimes it's nice to just be out in green in the park and get that fresh air with a little bit more quiet space. And it was so nice. There was people biking, and there was a little like lake where you could boat in. It's beautiful. There's also a lot of history there, and it's quite large, so go and spend a little bit of your time there. I highly suggest it. So my next suggestion is to go to Casa del Caffè Tazza di Oro. Apologies if I said that incorrectly. But this is a coffee shop, and it's also actually pretty close to the Pantheon too. But this coffee shop is amazing. When I was asking for suggestions for Rome on my Facebook to like my personal friends and stuff, they said, one girl said, you have to go to this place, you have to get a cappuccino here. It's the best cappuccino in Rome. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this. So I did, and by golly, it was the best cappuccino in Rome. The best cappuccino I had in all of Italy, to be honest. It was so tasty, and they also have something called coffee granitas. Well, this coffee granita is made from real coffee, and they like have this coffee slush, I guess. It's like ice, and you know, guys know how a slushy works. And then they put real whipped cream on top, and oh, it's so good. So I highly suggest going here. Okay, so my 5th and final fun experience that you have to do in Rome is something that I think all people must do. And I apologize in advance if I say this a little bit incorrectly, but I will post it, like I'll put the word right here so you guys can see it. My fifth experience is to walk through Trastevere, which is a neighborhood on the other side of the river of Rome. But if you venture on the other side of the river, there's a neighborhood called Trastevere. And this neighborhood is known for local cuisine. The food, oh my gosh, amazing. You guys have to at least venture over there and just eat dinner for the night, because there are like these little places just like everywhere of all the specialty food, and this place is just known for their food. But despite that, the neighborhood is gorgeous. It is like so picturesque. I wanted to take a picture on every single corner, no joke. So I highly suggest going over there, eating, kind of just exploring and living that life and doing that whole thing. It was so gorgeous. I love spending time there. So those are my 5 unexpected, fun, exciting experiences that you have to do in Rome while you're there. They're a little off the beaten path, little things that you might not like realize that you should do while you're in Rome, but you should totally do while you're there. And if you do, leave a comment down below and let me know how you guys like it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys have anything else to add to this list, let me know down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, and happy travels!